I think pretty much all of us have experienced times where our employment, wherever it is, doesn't quite work out the way you think. And friends, when you lose a job or you transition, let's say, to put it nicely, will say, oh, that's okay. Every time a door closes, another opens. In your experience, though, that's not a bad thing, and it holds true.
Many times in my career where I've had a situation where I had to leave a job for one reason or another. And in one case, I was on a really fast track with a big accounting firm, and I was on the way up the ladder. And a personal situation happened in my family. My father got sick, and I had to quit the job. I had to just leave it. And I thought this was the end of the world. I was really going to be caring for him and whatnot. And what happened was, unexpectedly, he died on the operating table. And not only did I not have a job at that point, I wasn't caring for my father anymore. And I thought, this is the worst thing that has ever happened to me in my life. And in many ways it was. But it also was a way for me to take a move that I never would have taken otherwise. I decided I wanted to drop back. I didn't want to have a lot of responsibility. I wanted to take a job where I could just sort of hibernate for a while I was recovering from my situation. And what ended up happening was I went to an organization at a pay cut. I went from being a controller to just a financial manager. I worked my way up to vice president in that position. And if you had told me that when I entered it, I never would have believed you. And from there, I learned other things. I learned about a different industry. I got government contract experience. And it was because of that job that I got the background that I needed to start my own company.
It sounds like what you're saying is you need to keep your eyes open and expect the positive. You've talked about often how you always have the glass half full. I don't mean that in a kumbaya way, and I don't believe you do either.
Right.
It's that you need to be open to the possibilities.
My belief is that things happen for a reason, and there really are no accidents. So embrace whatever it is. I'm not saying that at the time it's probably going to seem like the worst thing in the world, but also think about it may be another door opening. And maybe that helps you cope with it a little bit better. If you think, maybe this isn't the end of the world, maybe there's just something else on the other side that I'm not aware of right now.